Customers of the troubled Chase Bank are appealing for a speedy resolution of the crisis. KTN's News' Aby Agina recounts the tribulations of the customers whose lives have taken a drastic turn for the worse.
Tales of shock and anguish are still fresh in the minds of thousands of depositors who are affected following the move by the Central Bank of Kenya to place mid-tier lender Chase Bank under receivership. The bank, which had a promising future ahead of it, was deemed to have failed to meet its financial obligations, thus prompting the regulator to take action.
We do see the pain that people that do not have access to their resources will go through. There's no denying it. But in that sense, we still need, this is why you need a sort of an unbiased regulator who will look at the interest of all without fear or favor.
Banking system yetu iko imara, it is firm. Tutahakikisha ya kwamba wale wananchi ambao wameweka pesa zao katika hizo institutions watakuwa protected na pesa yao haitapotea.
No, it's bad. It's really bad. You know, it was like I was actually dreaming on that Wednesday. I was just feeling like, I hope I will wake up.
Meet Felix Kimaru, an entrepreneur who runs an IT company called Total Health, which offers mobile-based solutions to over 18,000 pregnant mothers. Kimaru is one of the 55,000 depositors that bank their hard-earned money with Chase Bank.
We feel punished. We feel like we are punished by the fact that we decided to deposit our money in a bank account, that we were sure that we have the central bank making sure that everything runs well within the bank. What is actually happening right now is majority of our suppliers are thinking that we're even lying, that we even had an account with Chase Bank. So it's really affecting us from many fronts.
Kimaru says he was yet to pay the salaries of his 8 employees.
I had actually signed checks for my employees as salary for March. And I remember when I came back, the reality was those checks will never clear. So I immediately told them, the thing is, I've written to you checks and no money, it won't clear. So we need to look for another alternative source of revenues. So you can imagine how it is. That's just, salaries is just one thing. In every day, there are expenses within the company that we have to run.
With nearly 6 million shillings locked up in Chase Bank, Kimaru says he has had to learn the hard way, even as he awaits recommendations of the receiver manager, the Kenya Deposit Insurance Corporation, which is overseeing the bank's recapitalization process, expected to take on average 12 months.
We were told the other day that we can access 100,000, but I'm just thinking 100,000, what will it help me? How long will I use that money? It's really little. If you're talking about an individual, yes, 100,000 makes sense. You're talking about a company, 100,000 is nothing.
The degree of frustration among customers is quite telling of a financial sector in dire need of good corporate governance. So far, the Inspector General of Police, Joseph Boynet, has summoned Chase Bank's Chief Executive Officer, Duncan Kafoi, and the group chairman for questioning. No arrests have been made in connection with this incident, raising questions over the government's commitment to tackling mismanagement in both public and private entities.
Our objective is to open Chase Bank as soon as possible. That we have been very clear about, and that is what we intend to do. The way we are going about that, of course, is talking to the shareholders. And I can say that the conversations with shareholders are going on.
National Bank of Kenya CEO, who was suspended nearly 2 weeks ago, is also on the spot, as are other top managers. The financial impropriety at Chase Bank is the third case to emerge after Dubai Bank and Imperial Bank were also placed under receivership. Despite assurances that not all banks were vulnerable, Kenyans have become wary of banks following this pattern of events.
The big fear now among most customers is their money safe in the bank? What would you have to say about this?
At the end of the day, we still need to take our money back to the bank. It's up to the governor to make sure that we feel safe as the depositors, that our money is actually in safe hands, and at the end of the day, we are going to access our money.
Aby Agina, KTN News.